Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be a first impressions on the Smashbox Camera Ready BB Water SPF 30 BB Eau de Tente. I said every single word on the box. This was sent to me a few weeks ago. I have been dying to try it, and considering today I have a full day free to do a first impression, now's the time. Mine is in the shade Fair Light, which is the lighter shade. This comes in 8 shades and it retails at 75 New Zealand dollars. The reason why I was so excited to try this is because I have been absolutely loving the Photo Finish Primer Water, and I've never tried pretty much anything else from Smashbox, and I'm all about like water light products. My skin at the moment is probably the worst it's been in a while. Basically it comes in a glass bottle, which I think is nice, but it isn't the greatest for travel. And then the dropper on this is different to any other dropper. I don't know if you can see, but you kind of just push the top in and it sucks it up, rather than the ones with the hopefully this will mean that the sucker actually pulls up product, because some of them don't pull up product properly. I've just squeezed out a little bit onto the back of my hand so that you guys can kind of see the consistency, and I can see the consistency because I haven't even played with this at all. It seems to be quite watery, but not too watery. Like a couple of other foundations that I've used recently are like water. They're way more watery than this. The colour looks like it will work. It kind of looks a little bit dark for me, but we'll see how we go. On the press release it says, application couldn't be easier, just shake the bottle well, release 2 or 3 drops on the back of your hand and blend into the face with fingertips. Layer for additional coverage and dot gently on imperfections to conceal. So I don't know how many drops that is, probably like 2 drops, so I'm just going to start rubbing that into the face. I'm not priming today because this claims to be a primer, so I'm going to test that. Normally I would, but you know, if it says that it's a primer, we're going to let it see if it's a primer. So far this reminds me a lot of the MAC Water Weight, like the way that it's applying, although I did not apply that with my fingers. It's sort of like quite a, not an oily, but like a really moisturising sort of feeling foundation, if you know what I mean. Doesn't feel at all like the Pacifica one, just to let you guys know, because that one sucks. This one is much nicer to apply. So this is what one layer looks like. It's pretty much undetectable. I don't know if you can tell, but the shade is a little bit darker than my face and neck, but it would match my body fine, although I would need to just blend it down my neck. It feels like I've got nothing on. Like if I touch the face, it doesn't feel sticky, it doesn't feel oily, it's just kind of sunken in as if it was like a moisturiser or something. I would say this coverage is most certainly light, but I feel like it is starting to cover up my redness. These look a little bit lessened, but nothing like, oh my god, this coverage is amazing, which you're not going to expect that from a BB water foundation product. I've got another 3 drops and I'm going to kind of apply a wee bit more. So far it looks really nice up close on the skin, but I'm going to apply a little bit more just to see sort of what we can build it to easily. I'm only going to do 2 layers, otherwise I could be here all day probably. The one thing about first impressions is that I feel like foundations always blend funny when you're only applying them to half your face. So then the second layer, doing the other half, is always a little bit harder. I would probably say medium coverage, to be honest. My blemishes are concealed. That patting on of the product really helped to conceal them. The one thing that I'm noticing though is that it is sort of, I don't know, I haven't exfoliated my nose, so that could be why, but it's not setting amazingly in the crease of my nose, and in between my eyebrows it's a little bit dry, but as I said, haven't done a proper exfoliate. So this is the whole face with the product on. As I said, I really do like it. It's super natural looking. I feel like it looks like I've just got like a moisturiser on or something. I however don't know how good this would be for extremely dry skin, because I do have a old pimple right there and it's a little bit dry, and it's not accentuating it, but it's not like oh my god, it looks so much better. It's like I can't see that it's dry, which some foundations for me do, whereas this is sort of like a BB product, so I would kind of expect it to do that. But everything else looks great with 2 small layers. I would say it's a medium natural coverage. It's not sort of like that medium coverage where you can't see anything, but like all of the redness is concealed. But I don't know if you can see on camera, but you can still see my freckles. So after that extremely long explanation, it is 10:39. I am going to wear this foundation for as long as I possibly can and update you throughout the day a few times. I will be right back though once I've got all of my face makeup on, so that I can tell you how everything else applied on top. Hey guys, so it's 11:27, so it's been about half an hour since I've applied the makeup, and I really like the way that it looks. All I've applied other than in terms of coverage is a little bit of concealer under the eyes and powder over my whole face. So yeah, I am really liking it. Although I'm not really loving my makeup look today, so just ignore. I don't know what's going on, but just ignore it. The powder and concealer applied over it beautifully. I didn't find it hard to blend or that it caught on anything. Same with the contour, my highlight, my bronzer, everything like that applied totally fine. Although I did have some concerns about it sitting funny on in between my eyebrows and around my nose. I feel like when I set that with the powder, anything that was looking a little bit weird or dry or cakey totally went away. I don't know how that works because usually it's the opposite, but I really like it. After I set it with the powder, I feel like it's kind of gone down to like a matte finish in the sense that it feels like it's matte, but as you can see, I have no highlight on my forehead. Actually, I think I might have a little bit here. I can't even remember, but you can see it's still like a natural sort of finish to the skin. So I really like the way that it looks. I am seriously obsessed. Okay, so I'm going to go and start my day. I know that it's already been half an hour, but I'm going to go and actually start doing stuff. I'm going to be doing a little bit of filming and mostly just doing reports and relaxing, so I'm not going to be testing this out in like climate and heat and running around and stuff, but we're just going to see how long it would last on an everyday day. And my mum's just decided to start the lawnmower, so if you can hear that, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'll see you guys in a few hours, but for you it'll be a few seconds, so yeah. Hey guys, so you guys are probably wondering where I am. I'm actually at Corey's house. I'm in his bathroom and I thought I would do an update. I've left my phone in the other room, but it's 2:30, so I've had the makeup on for 4 hours I think, and I feel like it looks really good. I'm looking in the mirror right now and I don't look overly shiny. My chin is still pretty much just as concealed as ever. My highlighter's on fleek, not that that's relevant, but yeah, I think that it looks really great. I'm loving it. I changed my makeup in case you're curious because I filmed another video. But yeah, trying to check myself out. But no, it looks really good. I'm loving it. It feels like a little bit less set than before, but that's what you can expect with wearing a foundation. But yeah, as of the 4-hour mark, very impressed. 4 hours to go. We'll see how it looks in 4 hours time. I'm trying to show you on my foot, but it's 4:30 basically, so it's been 6 hours. I think it looks really good. The foundation looks awesome. It is starting to get more dewy, which I don't really care about. Sorry about my hair, had a nap. So I've been lying down and I've been touching my face heaps because I don't normally wear makeup when I go to school, so I'm used to not having makeup on, so I tend to touch my face more when I'm not wearing makeup, and I'm not used to wearing makeup, so I forget. Does that make sense? Anyway, everything still looks good. My chin still looks really nice, like it's holding up in the areas where it normally breaks down. I'm really loving it. You guys can see it in the sunlight. It looks really nice. I'm wearing Oh Darling by MAC. It's such a good highlight. I might have said that before, but I really like it. Anyway, I feel like it looks the same as it did before in the last update. I don't know if it looks the same as it did at the start, but you guys will know better than me. I'm just very impressed. Hey guys, final update time. It's about 6:30 at night. We're just cooking dinner, having pizzas. We're so healthy, but I'm done. I'm taking off the makeup. I have a new mask that I want to try, so I'm going to be using that tonight. I will say that the foundation is definitely more oily. I can feel it through my forehead. If I kind of go close, can you see how it's kind of gone funny around my nose? I don't know. I feel like my coverage is definitely still there. I just feel like it's kind of gone a little bit separating weirdy around my nose. My chin still looks really good. Really lost my train of thought there, but yeah, my chin still looks pretty good. It doesn't look perfect, but it looks better than it does with some foundations. So all in all, this gets a definite thumbs up for me, but so far so good. I feel like I could totally wear this out. If I was going to go like out after work, I would just touch up with the powder and I would be absolutely set. But I don't know, I feel like it's kind of ever so slightly sort of like clinging to like the sebum around my nose, like not dry skin, but the little like, they're not blackheads, it's actually sebum around my nose. But yeah, really love it. I don't really think I've lost coverage. What do you guys think? I feel like it looks good. I probably lost a little bit of coverage, but nothing like life-changing. So I am going to go. I am so excited to have something to eat. I'm so excited to take my makeup off, but I really hope that you guys enjoyed this first impressions. I'm sorry that it was kind of different and it's not in my normal setup, but this lighting's actually really good, so you get kind of like an accurate look at everything. But I feel like it looks great after 8 hours, especially for like a lightweight product, lightweight light coverage product. Anyway, I am going to go. I love you guys so much. I don't know if I said it, but don't forget to give a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video because it really helps me out, and I love you and I'll see you next time. Bye!